It's not too bright, or else I'm wearing sunglasses, because that is bright. Okay, maybe like, there we go. A little less lay in my face. Here, it's supposed to be on the phone like so. Not like that, so. Yeah, come on. Shanda. Hi, everyone. Let's check the internet. Is the internet working? Hey, how are you doing, Octo49? Is our connection working? It looks like it is now. Oh yeah, my coffee. Oh yes, son. Oh yeah. Okay. Now we're ready. Guys, I'm probably gonna have itchy skin because I was gonna take a bath and ran out of hot water. And so I was in lukewarm water waiting for the shower to get hot while my bath water is all soapy, and I just couldn't get into the cold shower, especially in the thick of January. And I know that I'm getting some Epsom salt in the mail today, so I just decided, hey, why not just... But yeah, I'm probably gonna have itchy skin from the soap. Not being able to wash off all that soap. Ugh, hate that. Hi, how's it going? Oh, think you like my new profile pic? Awesome. I'm glad you like it. Of course, it's got Shando. Might turn that one into a painting, but you know, of course, change it up a tad bit. Oh gosh, what will I put on my face to make it not so dry? Ooh, how about this? Use the rest of this shit up. Hi, how's it going, Alpha Kenny? Hey, Barney. Hope you and Chandra are okay. Epsom is 2 miles from me now. Yeah, new pic is cute. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have this Epsom salt that I really love. I don't know if I can tell you the brand because I'm not like advertising stuff, you know, but you might know what I'm talking about when I say it's chamomile, lavender, and melatonin. And you can get a whole pack of them for like $25 on sale or something. Pack of 5, and that's like huge bottles. I've never had a bad viewpoint on men, Alpha Kenny. I don't know where you get that, but please don't make things up. Please don't put words in my mouth. I'm a man lover. Don't talk about me like that. Thanks, Fixa. Yeah, everyone here knows that I'm a man lover. And just because I've been mistreated by men doesn't make me a man hater. And you know, I know a few men who, even though they had wonderful mothers growing up, you know, I know it's like a lot of people who turn bad, they have bad moms or neglectful dads, right? Or bad dads. But I've noticed that a few men I know, even though they had good mothers, because they were wronged by 1 or 2 women in their life, they have a ton of resentment. They think that, all women have the same tendencies. Like, we're all manipulative, we're all this way, that way. And but that, I think it's peculiar because I've been wronged by men in my life, but that's not how I view men. Like, I think that all men are, there are good men and bad men, and good women and bad women. Just like, you just, people, human nature, you got to be wary of human nature and the fact that people will use whatever advantages they have to get their way. People will use people. It doesn't matter what gender they are. I never, like, I don't discriminate, but anyway, I don't know who this guy is. He could just be a troll, but if he thinks I'm a man hater, he's 100% wrong about me. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome, Seafarer. It's good to be a, it's good to be a woman lover. It's good to not be all cynical and think that, all women are bad. Because I know a lot of men who think that way. Or, I mean, I don't, like, know a lot of them, but I've encountered a lot of them, and I know a few. Hey, I'm doing well, Kyle. It's understandable, but it's kind of the same as being like, for instance, that would be the same as me disliking all people who happen to be Chinese simply because my boyfriend, who is Chinese, hurt me, and cheated on me and all that. That's just like me, being just suddenly becoming racist because that happened. And actually, when that happened to me, when I got cheated on, someone who used to be my friend, a friend from childhood actually, she started saying really racist things about him to me, like, oh, you like men with small blah blah blah. And I knew what she was getting at. I knew that was a racist, thing for her to say and an insult to me. And so I canceled her as my friend. Like, I wasn't going to be her friend if she was going to do that. I mean, long story, but like, she would there is something wrong with her. I feel sorry for her actually, because she was super desperate and insecure, very, very sheltered. Her dad was a little messed up, kind of creepy actually. And like she'd send me like messages telling me like what size her abusive uh, boyfriend's package was, and she'd constantly be showing off about D size and all that. And like, anytime something good would happen in my life and I would tell her about it, she'd ignore me or ghost me. But anytime something bad happened in my life, she was all over it. She was all like supportive and everything. Or she would come out all like, like she just couldn't stand it if I had something to actually brag about. Because she'd constantly be bragging about things, but if I came out with something to brag about, she'd get mad. So this just shows her insecurity. Yeah, she was messed up, and I didn't want to. I feel bad though, because she seems like the kind of person who will, like I did, fall into drugs and stuff like that, because she was so desperate to be different, to look tough. It was like after years and years and years of being sheltered and treated in a certain way by her parents and all that, she wanted to act all tough. And I guess her way of doing that was just to be a complete biatch to her friend, to the one person who supported her. Well, I don't know what you consider or what constitutes as disrespectful to you, sir. I was never disrespectful. What, is having an opinion disrespectful or what? Yeah, my dad's creepy, not super creepy, but pretty inappropriate, and I'd had to spend most of my 20s requiring my subconscious mind. Yeah. Yeah, that guy, my friend's dad, like when I was like a teenager, 15 years old, I'd go over to her house and spend the night. And he'd wake us up early in the morning, early in the morning to get up. And he'd say to us, he'd sing to us, "It's Teletubby wake up time. It's Teletubby wake up time. It's Teletubby wake up time." And my God, that was the creepiest shit ever, man. That was really creepy. Yeah, I told my dad that, and the look on his face was like, "Oh, thank you, Michael." He said I look good without makeup. I take that as a compliment. I mean, I do enjoy putting it on, but thank you. Sometimes. Sometimes I don't wear it, sometimes I do. I do my best to not look at or focus on the past too much. People can be energetic parasites at times, so focusing too much on our experiences with them isn't when we shouldn't afford them. Yeah, yeah. That's like allowing us to live rent-free in their heads. I get it, absolutely. And to be honest, I don't, like, this is the first time I've thought about her in a long time. I don't know even why she came up in the conversation, to be honest. Huh. But yeah. Guess we're talking about insecurity. I think you did the right thing by canceling her, but why do you tell us about some of her positive traits? Don't you tell us about some of her positive traits? Well, she was my childhood friend, and the thing is, she changed so drastically. She did a whole 180. You know, I, I was worried about her because when she started taking antidepressants, she didn't even seem like, she didn't act like a person. She acted like some robot or alien trying to act like a human, you know? It was like every movement, every word that came out of her mouth just didn't feel real. It just felt so exaggerated. It felt so, it just felt phony, but I don't know if she's still on that stuff. Before then, we used to do art together. We used to draw anime together. We used to watch movies together. We used to have pizza together. We used to go places together. Man, like she, we used to talk about our future dreams and plans together when we were kids, you know. I went to Montana when I was 18 to visit her. So like, we were good friends for a little while, and she just completely changed, which is why I just have a hard time even seeing her as the same person she was when I met her, which is very sad. I mean, she was my childhood friend, Please answer my question. Sorry, got a little distracted. So, H. Chan Yuan, let me see what you've written up there. H. Chan Yuan. Okay. Yeah, sounds like a troll. Okay. I shouldn't have to say this, and I'll ignore it for the remainder of this live stream because I don't know why people ask. It could be the same person using different accounts, but I'm a woman, born a woman, so there. And I'm straight. That doesn't mean I have anything against gay people. If anyone thinks that, they're dumb. It is hard to forget when someone hurts you, especially someone who meant so much to you and someone who did changed so drastically from the person you once knew. Suddenly, just suddenly. I mean, of course, I wasn't around to really witness the change because they're on all the way in another state and everything. But it was just like, yeah, the way she was on the internet towards me is just a different person. It was almost like someone else was freaking pretending to be her or something, a bad version of her. Dick jealousy is terrible. You got what you got. Didn't know girls were like that. Jeez, if I like someone, I like him simple. Uh-huh. Yep. Hmm. Gold is the money of kings and silver is the money of gentlemen. Huh. Wonder why. Kings. If I don't drink some alcohol every day, I feel like I'm dying literal. Well, yeah, that will kill you. Alcohol withdrawal will kill you. That's something you gotta go see like a doctor and get some help with, man. That's not something you should do alone. I've been through alcohol withdrawal and I didn't even know that that's what I was going through, and it was terrifying. I went to the doctor because I thought I was dying, not because I thought I was going through alcohol withdrawal. And then they were able to tell me what was going on. I was like, holy shit, how come no one, all these, through, like, I don't even know how long it was, but like maybe a week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. I've been dealing with alcohol withdrawal at work, at home, not knowing what the hell is going on, trying to ask people like what, my jaw won't stop, like, glitching, my motor functions are out of whack, they're not working, like what's going on, and no one could tell me, like, you'd think someone would be able to tell me it's alcohol withdrawal with what I was dealing with, but I had to go to a doctor. Yeah, OMG, I know what you mean about the antidepressants and being robotic almost all. Sounds like you had a really good friend for a while. Something to be thankful for. Yeah. I hope she's doing okay now. Even though it seems like she didn't even wish any good karma for me, whatever, it's like, I don't, those aren't your real friends. People who don't seem to wish good for you and almost always seem to celebrate, only want to celebrate sharing trauma bonds with you and wallowing in misery and negative talking and all that. They're not your real friends, man. And it's sad that someone who was a child friend had to end up that way, because having a childhood friend and being able to keep that friendship going and up until adulthood that's like something that everybody wishes they had, it's kind of an enviable thing. Don't answer that question. People can always see you're a woman. Yeah. When I was given thank you. When I was given antidepressants in the hospital, I felt like a zombie. I never took, yeah. And you know what? I stopped. I mean, I took them for just a very short while, and I stopped them pretty quickly because I wanted to try this methylene blue, and because I noticed it wasn't really doing me any good. It wasn't making me feel better. It wasn't doing anything to make me motivated. Speaking of which, I should have some of that. Hi. Blue teeth. Oh, thank you. There's going to be a rise in silver over the next 10 years due to data centers being built. Huh. Then I should invest. Oh, I heard someone, like, maybe it was my brother, talking about silver. I should invest in that. Hmm. Oh, there it is. This thing here, it's like some laser, some LED laser or something. Not sure exactly how effective it is, but I got it as a little present a long while back. Supposed to use it with lotion and stuff, except for one of the settings. God, this stuff doesn't have a long enough. Okay. Taking care of our skin. Our skin. Taking care. Hey, Craig, how's it going? Oh, Snowball. Yeah. Oh, yeah, people bond over trauma all the time, but, like, she seemed to get energy out of that, and any time, like, something good would happen to me, she'd ghost me. Like, it was just negativity, negativity, negativity with her. And, I mean, it's fine to trauma bond every now and then. That's kind of what friends are for, too, in a sense, but she was never rooting for me. She was never rooting for my success or my happiness or anything like that. And if anything good happened in my life, she, you know, there were times when she'd just lash out, tell me I like men with small wee-wees and stuff like that. Like, and all because she said that. I remember. She said that because one of my friends who I introduced to her said that pugs weren't, like, he didn't care for pugs very much, you know? And one reason he didn't care for pugs was actually a pretty legitimate reason, because, like, they're bred to have those flat faces, which isn't good for them, which just brings them a life of misery and breathing issues, you know? It's all, you know, those dogs are bred like that for vanity. I hope they change it, you know, change the breeding processes of, you know, those animals, because, like, those dogs can't breathe. We had a pug when I was growing up, Mason, you know, and he he just he sounded like he was always miserable. You know, he couldn't breathe efficiently because he was a pug. You know, and he wasn't being hostile or mean to my friend or anything like that. You know, he wasn't like being super contradictory or, you know, super, you know, insensitive or anything like that. But God, she just couldn't stand the fact that he didn't like pugs, and she got so mad and told me that, yeah, and yeah, she likes men with small wee-wees, and you. Oh, I intervened and said that you know, let's get along or something like that. I was trying to keep the peace or be a peacemaker there, and then she said, I like men with small wee-wees. And that's when I said, bye-bye, bitch. That was too bad. Hysterical. Shando's breed, yes, I have done a DNA test. He is, from most to least, he's got Golden Retriever, he's got Boxer, he's got Rottweiler, he's got American Pit Bull Terrier, and he's got Mastiff. That's what he's got. Well, thank you. Thank you, Andy. Oh, it's almost out of battery. Well, screw that then, probably. Yeah, gotta charge that thing now. I don't need to use it. Just thought I'd show y'all. what that thing is. Oh. I look like Kurt Cobain. Well, he had a dimple too, I think. Hey, Paul. Who shot me in my chin? Yes. Yes, my channel is about recovery, but we also talk about other things because we're more than our addiction. We talk about art. We talk about video games. We talk about, we read the Bible from time to time. Actually, we read the Bible a lot now on this live stream. Quite a few things, and we avoid trolls if we can. How's everyone doing? Cup your lips. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I'll wear one of my cute little eye patches. Make my eyes feel refreshed and not puffy. These ones are gonna probably be peach color or something. Ah! Marine collagen eye gels. Oh, they're clear. Cool. Clear and sparkly. Oh yeah, buddy. Can't wait for that lavender Epsom salt. See, it's got chamomile, lavender, and melatonin. It's super nice stuff, guys. It's like, and it's such a good deal too. You can find that on Amazon. I can't like tell you the brand or anything, but that stuff right before bed, soak into some of that Epsom salt bath. That's the best stuff, I think. It's got the melatonin. Oh yeah, all the good stuff for sleeping. Wow, anyway. Have I ever seen Diary of a Wimpy Kid? No, but I've heard of I remember when the book became popular. I had never read the book either. And I heard that the actor who played the Diary of a Wimpy Kid shot his mother while she was playing piano. That I know. I heard about that. I had never seen Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but I heard that the guy who played the Diary of a Wimpy Kid went postal on his mom. I don't know what was wrong with that kid, honestly. I didn't really delve any further. Whether he had, like, some type of schizophrenia or what. But it's sad. I'm guessing long after he starred in that movie. But he was pretty young. I'm not sure when, but yeah, while his mother was sitting at the piano, not suspecting a thing, back of the head. Yeah. Oh yeah. What was I even? Oh yeah. Yeah, fuck off, resigned hater. Little bit of lip gloss would be nice. I love the way this stuff smells the most. It smells just like a chocolate Andy. I love it. Love it. I mean, if you put it on with red lipstick, it looks like candy apple lips. I got a blue tongue. To be honest, as much as I enjoy the channel and the lives, I feel a bit weird watching you put makeup on. I have to look away, but look back sweet as you are. Well, thank you, Barney. I don't know. Sure. And I mean, I as a lady, love watching makeup videos. They relax me. So I mean, to each his own. But I'm sorry if it's not your thing there. I'm just, I'm not even putting on makeup. I'm just doing my morning facial routine. My little eye patch there. These things make your eyes not so puffy in the morning. If you guys would like, we can read it. We can read a Bible passage to sort of kick it off, Kick off our video a little bit. Does anyone have any, anyone have any requests? I'm not 39. I'm going to be 35 in February 26th. Yeah, I'm not 39. I got 4 years until I'm 39. Yeah, whoever thinks I'm 39 is way off. And I certainly don't look 45. I love Skyrim. Yeah, I play Skyrim for everyone from time to time. Yeah, some people thought I was in my 20s, you see. But, I'm almost 35. The Lord's Prayer? Yeah, we can start with that. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Okay, so anyone got a request for a chapter or for... Amen, indeed. Anyone got a request for what Bible passage, what chapter they'd like for me to read? Or shall we just open any random page right now? Let's open a random page. See if it resonates. So we're on Judith 3, chapter 3. So they sent messengers to sue for peace and said, Behold, we the servants of Nebuchadnezzar, the great king, lie prostrate before you. Do with us whatever you will. Behold our buildings and our land, and all our wheat fields, and our flocks and herds, and all our sheepfolds with their tents lie before you. Do with them whatever you please. Our cities also and their inhabitants are your slaves. Come and deal with them in any way that seems good to you. The men came to Holofernes and told him all this. Then he went down to the seacoast with his army and stationed garrisons in the hilltop cities and picked men from them as his allies. And these people and all in the country round about welcomed him with garlands and dances and tambourines. And he demolished all their shrines and cut down their sacred groves, for it had been given to him to destroy all the gods of the land, so that all nations should worship Nebuchadnezzar only. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that name right. It's pretty long. Nebuchadnezzar only, and all their tongues and tribes should call upon him as God. Then he came to the edge of Esdraelon, near Dothan, fronting the great ridge of Judea. Here he camped between Geba and Scythopolis, and remained for a whole month in order to assemble all the supplies for his army. Okay. That Proverbs 30. Oh, Philippians. Okay, well, let's see who's Psalm 144. Okay. John 3:16. Okay. Psalm 23. I'm looking to see what the first one is. I'll do all of them, okay? Okay. I'm seeing Psalm 23. Okay, let's do that. There it is. 23. Okay, here it is. Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. A Psalm of David. Yeah, that's a very, very well-known one, and a very good one indeed. That's a very good one. John 3:16. Okay, John 3:16. Requested by Grace and me. John 3:16. Okay. Getting there. Okay. Almost. Okay. 3:16. Oh, okay, actually it is that page. Okay. 3:16. Okay, right over here. For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life. For God sent the Son into the world, not to condemn the world, but that the world might be saved through him. He who believes in him is not condemned. He who does not believe is condemned already, because he has not believed in the name of the only Son of God. And this is the judgment, that the light has come into the world, and men loved darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone who does evil hates the light, and does not come to the light, lest his deeds should be exposed. Oh, yeah. But he who does what is true comes to the light, that it may be clearly seen that his deeds have been wrought in God. There you go. There's that. That's a good one. John 3:16. Whoops. John 3:16. And now Psalm 144. Psalm 144. Here we go. Here we go. Pretty quick here. Might be one of the very last ones here. Yep. 144. Here we go. Blessed be the Lord. Psalm 144. Blessed be the Lord, my rock, who trains my hands for war and my fingers for battle. My rock and my fortress, my stronghold and my deliverer, my shield, and he in whom I take refuge, who subdues the peoples under him. O Lord, what is man that thou dost regard him, or the son of man that thou dost think of him? Man is like a breath, his days are like a passing shadow. Bow thy heavens, O Lord, and come down. Touch the mountains that they smoke. Flash forth the lightning and scatter them. Send out thy arrows and rout them. Stretch forth thy hand from on high. Rescue me and deliver me from the many waters, from the hand of aliens, whose mouths speak lies, and whose right hand is a right hand of falsehood. I will sing a new song to thee, O God. Upon a 10-stringed harp I will play to thee. Who givest victory to kings, who rescuest David thy servant. Rescue me from the cruel world, and deliver me from the hand of aliens, whose mouths speak lies, and whose right hand is a right hand of falsehood. May our sons in their youth be like plants full grown, our daughters like corner pillars cut for the structure of a palace. May our garners be full, providing all manner of store. May our sheep bring forth thousands and 10,000s in our fields. May our cattle be heavy with young, suffering no mischance or failure in bearing. May there be no cry of distress in our streets. Happy the people to whom such blessings fall. Happy the people whose God is the Lord. A song of praise of David. Okay, that's Psalm 144. So, Philippians 4:13. 4:13. Okay, it's right there. There it is. Yeah, that's a short book. The Philippians. 4:13. One more page. Yep. Okay. 4:13. There it is. I can do all things in him who strengthens me. Yep, that's a good one. That's very short, but very good. Very to the point. I can do all things in him who strengthens me. And very, very relevant. Very relevant. Okay, let's see. Proverbs 30. Proverbs 30. Proverbs 30. There it is. There it is. Okay. Proverbs 30. The words of Agur, son of Jakeh of Massa, the man who says to Ithiel, to Ithiel and Ukal, surely I am too stupid to be a man. I have not the understanding of a man. I have not learned wisdom, nor have I knowledge of the Holy One. Who has ascended to heaven and come down? Who has gathered the wind in his fists? Who has wrapped up the waters in a garment? Who has established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name? Surely you know. Every word of God proves true. He is a shield to those who take refuge in him. Do not add to his words, lest he rebuke you, and you be found a liar. 2 things I ask of thee, deny them not to me before I die. Remove far from me falsehood and lying. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with the food that is needful for me, lest I be full and deny thee, and say, Who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal, and profane the name of my God. Do not slander a servant to his master, lest he curse you, and you be held guilty. There are those who curse their fathers, and do not bless their mothers. There are those who are pure in their own eyes, but are not cleansed of their filth. There are those, how lofty are their eyes, how high their eyelids lift. There are those whose teeth are swords, whose teeth are knives, to devour the poor from off the earth, the needy from among men. The leech has 2 daughters. Give, give, they cry. 3 things are never satisfied. 4 never say, enough. Sheol, the barren womb, the earth ever thirsty for water, and the fire which never says enough. The eye that mocks a father and scorns to obey a mother will be picked out by the ravens of the valley and eaten by the vultures. Ravens, not ravens, ravens of the valley and eaten by the vultures. 3 things are too wonderful for me. For I do not understand the way of an eagle in the sky, the way of a serpent on a rock, the way of a ship on the high seas, and the way of a man with a maiden. This is the way of an adulteress. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I have done no wrong. Under 3 things the earth trembles. Under 4 it cannot bear up. A slave when he becomes king, and a fool when he is filled with food, an unloved woman when she gets a husband, and a maid when she succeeds her mistress. 4 things on earth are small, but they are exceedingly wise. The ants are a people not strong, yet they provide their food in the summer. The badgers are a people not mighty, yet they make their homes in the rocks. The locusts have no king, yet all of them march in rank. The lizard you can take in your hands, yet it is in kings' palaces. 3 things are stately in their tread. 4 are stately in their stride. The lion which is mightiest among beasts, and does not turn back before any. The strutting cock, the he-goat, and a king striding before his people. If you have been foolish, exalting yourself, or if you have been devising evil, put your hand on your mouth, for pressing milk produces curds. Pressing the nose produces blood, and pressing anger produces strife. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Now for Matthew 4:4. Matthew 4:4. Isn't Matthew kind of towards the end? Matthew 4:4. No, I don't think so. Maybe not. Yep. Matthew 4:4. Towards the beginning, huh? Matthew 4:4. That can be hard to find. Come on. Here it is. Matthew. Here we go. 4:4. Matthew 4:4. But he answered, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. Then the devil took him to the holy city and set him on the pinnacle of the temple and said to him, If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, He will give his angels charge of you, and on their hands they will bear you up, lest you strike your foot against a stone. Well, you just wanted me to read Matthew 4:4. Yeah. And that from beginning to end is just. But he answered, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. Yep, that's a good one. To the point. Psalm 33. Okay, do that. Psalm 33. Psalm 33. Hey, baby. Psalm 33. Here we go. Rejoice in the Lord. This is Psalm 33. Rejoice in the Lord, O you righteous. Praise befits the upright. Praise the Lord with the lyre. Make melody to him with the harp of 10 strings. Sing to him a new song. Play skillfully on the strings with loud shouts. For the word of the Lord is upright, and all his work is done in faithfulness. He loves righteousness and justice. The earth is full of the steadfast love of the Lord. By the word of the Lord the heavens were made, and all their host by the breath of his mouth. He gathered the waters of the sea as in a bottle. He put the deeps in storehouses. Let all of the earth fear the Lord. Let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of him. For he spoke, and it came to be. He commanded, and it stood forth. The Lord brings the counsel of the nations to naught. He frustrates the plans of the peoples. The counsel of the Lord stands forever, the thoughts of his heart to all generations. Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord, the people whom he has chosen as his heritage. The Lord looks down from heaven. He sees all the sons of men. From where he sits enthroned, he looks forth on all the inhabitants of the earth. He also fashions the hearts of them all, and observes all their deeds. A king is not saved by his great army. A warrior is not delivered by his great strength. The war horse is a vain hope for victory. The Lord loves righteousness, and by its great might, it cannot save. Behold, the eye of the Lord is on those who fear him, on those who hope in his steadfast love, that he may deliver their soul from death and keep them alive in famine. Our soul waits for the Lord. He is our help and shield. Yeah, our heart is glad in him, because we trust in his holy name. Let thy steadfast love, O Lord, be upon us, even as we hope in thee. A psalm of David when he feigned madness before Abimelech, so that he drove him out, and he went away. Huh. Yeah, it is a good one. Well, I do know John 3:16. Didn't I just mention that? I've heard that one many times. I don't know it by heart though. Yeah, I don't have a very good short-term memory these days. I mean, I could try to memorize them, but it's like those things that I repeated throughout my childhood. Of course, I remember. Of course, I know how to pray the rosary by heart. I know a bunch of prayers by heart, but I don't know Bible passages by heart. I wasn't a huge reader of the Bible, but I've always had my Bible on me. I've always had a Bible. I've always from time to time looked in and read one or two passages, but I haven't read it front to back. Corinthians 10:13. Okay, let's do that. Or yeah, Corinthians 10:13. That's a good one. I believe that's towards the end. Yep. 10:13. 10:13. Oh, here it is. But we will not, Corinthians 10:13. But we will not boast beyond limit, but will keep to the limits God has apportioned us to reach even to you. For we are, okay, yep, that's it. But we will not boast beyond limits, but we will keep to the limits God has apportioned us to reach even to you. It's Corinthians 10:13. What else? Fallout 3, that's funny. Revelation 21:6. Okay. That's the very end. 21:6. Okay. Yeah, Revelation is a trip. 21:6. Okay. And he said to me, "It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. To the thirsty I will give water without price from the fountain of the water of life. He who conquers," okay, that was it. "It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. To the thirsty I will give water without price and the fountain of the water of life." Yep, that's a good one. 21:6. Yeah, fuck off, Dilbert. Wait till it comes down again before investing in silver. I agree. It's probably what my brother would tell me. I just read Corinthians 10:13. Psalm by day, Proverbs by night. Thanks, guys. Okay, so ecclesiastical 3:1. Okay. Ecclesiastical 3:1. Thanks, guys. Oh, yes. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. In fact, I show my art and I do commissions for anyone who would like to DM me about that. Like if you'd like to buy a painting, let me know. Actually, I should share that information with you guys. Let's see. Why am I not finding that though? Is someone giving me a non-existent chapter or something? Okay, let's DS. I'm not finding that. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's see if we can make that bigger. There we go. You know, all that info is in the description of my channel. You know, in my channel description, you can find my Instagram, PayPal, Cash App. I don't know if I put my Discord in there. You can probably find that too, but if not, I'll add that. Okay, so let's see. It's gonna be. So you know, I usually use PayPal. Okay, I'm gonna do that. So let's see. But the Cash App works too. And then my Cash App is Shando the Dog. Yeah, they're little eye patches for helping with you know, eye puffiness and stuff. Let's see, Shando the Dog. And then my Instagram is Anna.Katrina.art. And yeah, I forget exactly what my, let me check something. 13473. This, let's see, 13473. Discord is gonna be Emerald _ wing _ gosh, I already forgot. One sec. 13473. 13473. 13473. Got that all correctly there. Let's see. Katrina Art. Okay. Cash App is Shando the Dog. PayPal is Angie333. Okay, we'll pin that. Okay, so there's that. There's my PayPal, Cash App. Ooh, do we have the thing on here? Huh. That's weird. Is that even working? Let me check my internet probably. I don't know why that's being like that now. Now it's working. Now it's working. That was weird. Anyway, so down I've just pinned my PayPal, Cash App, Instagram where you can see all my art, and Discord where you can PM me or DM me if necessary. Okay, now we're just gonna continue with that. What else? What did someone want me to read? Okay, Ecclesiastes. Yeah, that might be hard to find. I don't. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Okay, cool. 3:1. All right, here it is. Ecclesiastes 3:1. Ecclesiastes. Okay, 3:1. For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. Yep, for everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. And that's it. That's a good one. Yeah, thank you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We are so close, guys. I need just like slightly under 100 viewing hours in order to make it to being eligible for monetization, which is great. word stirs up the dog. Hold fast the dreams, for if dreams die, life is broken winged bird that cannot fly. The Psalms are more impactful than when you learn the story of David. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, knowing the background of each chapter would probably be beneficial. The background of whoever wrote each chapter. Jeremiah 29:11. Let's do that one. Jeremiah 29:11. You know, if this isn't someone else's cup of tea, I really don't care. This is my channel, and I'm going to do whatever I please on my channel. I'm not going to cater to any one person on my channel. You can take it or leave it. Jeremiah. Oh, there it is. Was it? And also, I mean, unless it's really bad, like derogatory, racist, or anything like just super, super bad stuff, moderators, just take it easy. You don't need to block or cancel or shut anyone down until I tell you to, or until, I can't handle it myself. I've made that pretty clear. I don't know if everyone was around to hear that, but just, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings either, Just, at this point in time, I can handle trolls. It's much appreciated. I mean, your help is appreciated. And I'll call on you when I need it. 29:11. Okay. These are the words. Wait, 29:11, sorry. Okay, right over here. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Oh, I love that one. I want to read that one again. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Definitely putting a bookmark in that. That's a really good one. I could just write it down. What I like about this Bible is it was probably like $7. It's the kind of Bible that I can make little highlights in and stuff. So it was 29:11. 29:11. Okay. I know I've got a little highlighter somewhere. I'll just 29:11. I don't want to use black ink there. One sec. I'm gonna look for my little pink highlighter. Or yellow. That's not a bad highlighter. Okay. I like this highlighter. It's kind of satisfying to use. 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Yeah, I want to continue with that one. That's a good one. You know it's damned good if I'm highlighting it. Okay. And it kind of looks neat, you know? It's like, yeah, buddy. It's my first highlight. Yeah, I mean, I'm Catholic, so I only read the Ignatius version, the Ignatius version of the Bible, Revised Standard Edition, Catholic edition. Yes, that's the Bible I read. It's probably very similar to all the other ones, except there are probably certain things taken out and changed to, you know, suit the message. I don't know. Oh my goodness, have I picked a game from Steam for my birthday? Not yet, but I was thinking of choosing The Witcher 3. I need to look into that and see what game I really, 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 really want. But since the beginning, people have been recommending The Witcher 3. Thank you, Robbie. And keep smiling. People really care about you. Thank you. Oh, I remember you, Axel Pierce, of course. Sorry if I'm a little behind here. Thank you. Yeah, today's Bible study is awesome, actually. I'm really liking beginning and ending our channel with this. Our well, no, our live stream. I mean, my clothes kind of are early 2000s-ish. You know, it's like sort of like the crop top, and I'm wearing these baggy pants. Oh, I should lift some weights. Philippians. Okay, we'll do one more. Philippians 4:6-7. Okay? One more for now. Philippians, 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 Philippians. Philippians. Okay, why is it being so hard to find now? Is that at the very end or no? Towards the end? You guys are helping me to read the Bible more. You know, that's a very good thing. Sometimes I just can't focus enough to sit down, you know? Just pick up my book and read it. Must be a pretty short book or something. I'm not being able to find it here. Philippians. Jeez, why is it so hard to find? Must be a pretty short book, Philippians, right? So I'm just not finding it for whatever reason. I know it's in there. I know it's in there unless we're thinking of some different spelling, which I don't think we are. I think there's such a thing as that book. Acts, Roman, oh, Corinthians. Was it before that? No. Oh. Okay, well, I'll yes, guys, remember to like and subscribe. Yeah, Yeah, I love the 90s style. It's my favorite makeup style. I just love like the brick red lipsticks and the cool tones, and I think those colors look pretty good on me. Um, I'll find that. I don't know. Someone might have given me a wrong name. I'm not sure, 'cause I'm not finding that. Sounds familiar as heck, but oops. Hey guys, thank you. Why are you doing all caps, Leonard? The the Ignatius Bible Catholic Edition. That's the version of the Bible I'm reading. West C. These are some under eye patches. They've got marine collagen, hyaluronic acid, and pearl extract, and they're supposed to help with eye puffiness. Luke 22:36. Okay. Oh, wait. I think I found the other one that I was going to read. Philippians. Yeah, it's actually such a short book that I skipped right past it and almost started questioning its existence, even though I know it exists. There we go. Closer, closer. It might be right before Peter. Some of these books are only like 2 pages long. Okay. Yep. Timothy's got a short book. Colossae. Oh, there we go. Philippians. Let's see how short that book is. That's a short book. Philippians is only like a page and a half. No wonder it was hard to find. Let's see. Where is it? Philippians. Someone else asked for Philippians. Okay, 4, 6 to 7. Okay. Okay. Have no anxiety about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which passes all understanding, will keep your hearts and your minds in Jesus Christ. That's a good one, guys. Have no anxiety about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which passes all understanding, will keep your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. I like that one too. I'll highlight it. Because I suffer with anxiety like a son of a gun. Okay. Very good. Sorry, Leonard, that's not happening. No, I'm not sharing my number with anyone. Luke 22:36. Or Corinthians 4:16 to 18. We'll do that first since they asked first. Corinthians 4:16 through 18, okay? Towards the end. Corinthians 4, 16 through 18. Oop, there it is. Okay, Corinthians 14, 16 through 18. I urge you then, by imitators of me, I urge you then, be imitators of me. Therefore I sent to you, Timothy, my beloved and faithful child in the Lord, to remind you of my ways in Christ, as I teach them everywhere in every church. Some are arrogant, as though I were not coming to you. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's see. Luke 22:36. Luke, I am your father. Luke, I am your father. Okay. Luke. Okay, I'll stop that. Peter John, Revelation. Where's our Luke? There it is. 22, 30, and 36. Okay. 22, 36? Yeah. 22 and 36. There we go. Well, I don't want to read the whole chapter. 2 whole chapters right there. That's pretty long, guys. But okay, let's see. 22:36. That's what you meant. There it is. He said to them, but now let him who has a purse take it, and likewise a bag, and let him who has no sword sell his mantle and buy one. Yep, that was it. Okay. Okay, one at a time, Talix, one at a time. Oops, I'll choose one of those though, okay? Chronicles 1:3. We'll do that one. Chronicles 1:3. And that'll be the last one, okay? There we go. Chronicles 1:3. Right here. Enoch, Methuselah, Lamech, Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Oh, I know what you're doing there. You want for me to go through all those names and when they die and all that. No, we're not doing that. Okay. It's really hard to get through all that without your brain spinning. Let alone memorizing and that sort of thing. Well, this isn't the King James Version. This is the Revised Standard Edition version, the Ignatius Bible, and it has all the books. Okay, right now that's it, guys. That's it for now. In fact, I'm feeling like having a snack. I'm gonna make myself some popcorn or something. I do want to kind of fix my hair though. It's in my eyes, in my face. sure that no hairs are pulling. I wonder if my package came. Okay. Yeah, you see, sometimes it just works the first time without getting any hair pullings. Oh, that's better. Maybe. Let's see. There. Okay. My baby boy. Hi there, honey bear. Yeah? You a good boy? Are you a sweetheart? You a sweetheart? Let's put this over here so that you guys can see my baby boy. I love you. I love you. Yes, yes, I do, honey bears. I love you with all my heart. Ooh, William Blake. Are you talking about the painter? He's really good. There might be two William Blakes, but there's a painter and artist named William Blake. I love his work. Hi, Artie. Make some popcorn. I love that little stand I got and how it folds. Looks like I finished that out. Be right back. What you doing, Art? Popcorn last night there. I'll be right back. No. Excuse me. Hey there. Hey, buddy. Some avocado oil and make healthy popcorn. baby boy. Hey, baby boy. Bada 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 bada. Bada bada bada. Definitely not having that much butter in it. Oh, you know what? I wonder if our internet's working. Is the internet still working? Let me check. Should be working. Good, good, good. Getting hungry already? Yeah? You're hungry, Shadow? It's not? Okay, what? Had a little tea already, so I'll just give you that little bit there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't stop till it pop. Pop like and drop it. Pop like and drop it. Pop like and drop it. I asked, my dad was talking about his knees and like bending down and how hard that is for him and stuff. And I asked him if he pop locked and dropped it. And oh, that's fun. Yeah. Corn snack. I think that might be it. For the steam. With the water in. Okay. Oh yeah. Can you see that? I like my popcorn too buttery. I try to make it so none of the popcorns are drenched in it. I like it kind of lightly and evenly coated. Ah, there you go, Shanda. You dropped some. Yeah, we got some more. Save that for next time. I don't think it needs as
nice. Heat up my bowl a little bit. Oh. Oh, there you go, Shando. One sec. There you go. Okay. Perfect amount. Oh, yeah. Hi, baby. Here, I'll drop one for you, bud. There you go. About 30 more minutes, guys, because I've got an appointment. So, who's hating? Yeah, why are you using all caps? It's weird. Some people interpret that as yelling. Don't need to yell, dude. I'm trying to get, you know, take all the attention away from everyone else. I don't know. Because I know everybody can't see, so I feel like it's a courteous thing to do. Huh. Seems a little obnoxious, to be honest. Just don't write all in caps. It's annoying. Yeah, me too. Exactly, Wilco. No one needs to you don't need to use caps to get attention. It's inevitable that I'm going to miss one or two messages from somebody. And the bigger my channel gets, the harder it's going to be to keep up with everyone's message. Like, that's just ridiculous. Peace and love back, Abe. I wish. I wish, Johnny. I've been clean from heroin since February 28th, 2023. Well, you're being annoying, Leonard. At this point, you've been given many chances. And again, you know, unless I'm not able to handle it, I prefer that the moderators take a step back and leave it alone until I call on them or something. Because of this stuff. Here, let me hide the brand. Uh-oh. Okay. Methylene blue. It's supposed to be good for brain function. Thank you, Wes. Bring Me the Horizon? No, I haven't seen that yet. Did you? Was that a reference you shared with me earlier? Is that a video out that I get copyrighted for looking that up right now and showing you guys and stuff? Yeah. Oh, he was making fun of 9/11. Well, that's good. That's good, Fixa. That's fine. Yeah, like I said, I did point out exceptions. If people are doing that sort of thing, if people are being racist, if people are trying to encourage other people to use heroin, which goes against what I'm all about on this channel, then you can definitely get rid of them. Nice, Dav. By the way, Anne, you've been clean for 1.5 million minutes. Nice. Hi there. You want? Oh, sorry, baby. Have a piece. Shando. Let me make it so you guys can see a little better. Yeah. Have some popcorns. Wait. Okay. Have some popcorns. Wow. You were supposed to catch it. There you go, buddy. Oh. All right. You want one? All right. Yum. He's a cutie. Shando. His name is Shando. Shando. I got paralyzed from the neck down from using 8.5 years ago. Oh, wow. You got paralyzed from doing from doing heroin? I've died 5 times since then, and the year after I got paralyzed, I made 5 attempts on my own life. Every time God brought me back to life, and I believe you, man. I believe that. Good on you. And you've got to be a very strong person to have endured all that. Well, thank you, Wilco, for liking my thumbnail. Oh, you have one more piece, okay? That popcorn's not that good for you, bud. Yes, exactly, Dustin. We are, or at least I know I am working hard and striving for a good life, beyond beyond recovering, beyond addiction. I mean, yeah. Shando, Shando, Shando. Not with my name in the middle. It's, you spelled it right, Abe. I do have a Discord. I have it right here, and I pinned it along with my Instagram, Cash App, and PayPal and everything. Oh, really? He is a protector of men. Protector of humankind. Actually, I named him after a cartoon character named Shando. He's an orange ant from the movie Gallivants. Put it on you, Dustin. 7.5 months of sobriety. That's, I mean, that doesn't seem like a lot, but it feels like a ton for us. Feels like a long time for us in recovery. Congratulations. Yeah, I think that you can keep going. You will keep going. If you feel like you're super strong now, you will keep going. You're getting stronger and stronger. Thank you. Shando and I arrived for life. Whoops. People shouldn't confuse it. Like, often, like say in the Bible and other references, when they reference the term man, often they're referring to mankind. Often, like when they mean man's best friend, they're talking about mankind. Dogs are mankind, meaning women too, best friend. They don't mean, when people get confused by that, they're just looking for something to complain about or get confused by. It's mankind. Mankind's best friend, meaning men and women's best friend. Thank you, Jeremy. Yep. Yeah, and they think that dogs have been domesticated by us way longer than we first thought. I mean, from what I read, it was like, I don't even remember exactly how long they thought we had domesticated dogs before, like maybe 5,000 years ago. Now they think it's like, well over 400,000 years ago we domesticated dogs. Good for you, James. Keep it up. Wow. 15 years clean. And yeah, I'm sure you can attest to the fact that our dopamine levels revert back to normal. We're not just sad sacks our whole lives thinking, if only I could do heroin again, you know. Things get better. Life gets better, especially when you work on good habits and activities that make you happy. Hi there. Huh. I don't remember getting a message from my therapist. One sec, guys. Man, I'm getting way too much spam on my phone. I didn't even see my therapist's message. Hi, Francisco. I can't find any happiness or passion anymore. I know how that feels, man. You gotta find a way to kind of feel yourself through it, you know? Let the feelings wash over, and I'll just tell you that for me, exercise helps. for getting that sort of stuff off my mind. Meditation helps. I know it's easier said than done, but it does help. And making art helps if you're into that. Helps to have a dog. I have a dog. If you're a dog person. Yeah, stay strong, man. It's been pretty good, Brandon. How about you? Talking about recovery, read the Bible. I do have to get off this live stream in about like less than 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Ah. I'm clumsy. It's going good, Ms. How's my 2026 going? It's going pretty good. Going pretty good. Except that Shando was traumatized by the New Year's Eve fireworks. Still hesitates to go out the door from time to time. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Guten afternoon. Yeah. I mean, didn't I kind of start? Well, actually, I started live streaming right before New Year's practically. And already I went from 400 subscribers to over 2,000. So thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And I'm really close to my channel being monetized. I don't know if it will reach it today, but I'm hoping it will. I have to go to my appointment in like less than 10 minutes. Yeah, I have an appointment by my therapist a little bit, like in less than 10 minutes, pretty much. Yeah, the truth is liberating. Even if it loses you friends, you know, it's like the friends you gain are the friends worth having. And it certainly influences people. As Robin Williams said in Ferngully. Remember that quote, that deep quote in Ferngully when Robin Williams played a bat? And he said, I forget, I'm going to paraphrase though. Lying doesn't make you the most friends, but it sure influences people. Oh, I certainly can't abandon this. I'll just keep eating it in front of my therapist, making him jealous of me. Thank you, D. Franscombe. And I know you can make it. I view depression like, I imagine it to be like a big shadow monster that chases me or chases all over the place, wanting to ruin my day, and I just have to keep running from it. When that depression's there, I run from it. I do things to defy it. Like go outside, enjoy the sunshine, do things to take care of myself. I take an Epsom salt bath with candles, and or if I can't keep my mind on a book, I start lifting weights and playing with my dog or playing video games. It really helps me in that state. Puts me in a new world, different world. I don't know if this is your thing, but reading the Bible has been helping me. Meditation. If you've got to studying makes you feel good about yourself, or at least made me feel good about myself. Thank you, Dustin. Well, God bless you all as well on your sobriety. This was my first time popping in on the channel, but what I've seen, I like. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm a son and a brother. God bless. Thank you, Dustin. And God bless you too. I will keep going, man. We are gaining speed. People don't understand how much a therapist actually helps, and how just talking about your issues help. I agree, man. And that's one thing I was thinking about, like Piers Morgan. That's one thing he said that bothered me that I don't agree with. And that he poo-poos therapy, like, right? He makes people feel bad if they go to therapy. I mean, maybe it's easy for you to say, "Oh, I don't need a therapist," when you've been bloody rich forever, you know? But for people who don't have to struggle all the time, and I know it's like money does not bring happiness and all that, but it certainly can bring security and a sense of stability and some level of comfort, because no one wants to end up homeless or, I mean, not everybody has a couch to surf on. It's different from circumstance to circumstance, from person to person. But for him to say poo poo therapy is ridiculous, he sounded quite ignorant on that fact. Therapy can help people out of a rut, man. It can help people to navigate their own minds and how they respond to things, and how best to approach situations, and how to coordinate your life better. Yes, please like and subscribe, guys. I'm gonna leave in about 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Yeah, maybe right when I'm done with this popcorn. I'm almost done. Don't look like it, actually. Dab said, Brandon had one when I was 15. Sister died in my arms. Long story. But at the time, I didn't want it. My mom and dad forced me. Glad they did. I'm glad they did too. Sounds like your parents love you, man. I'm sorry that happened to you. That's the sort of thing that'll stick with a person for life. I've never, well, I mean, kind of, but not really. I watched my friend die, my best friend, and that really effed me up. I honestly haven't seen it. I don't, well, maybe I probably have, but I don't know any Kirk Douglas lines. Silly. If I swallowed a massive popcorn seed and then sunbathed, I would literally blow up. I don't know, bud. I don't know. Probably not. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to find connection, learn to talk instead of bottling it up. Absolutely. He looks like the pigeon lady from Home Alone. Someone on his show said that to him. Cole Williams. Piers Morgan looks like the pigeon lady from Home Alone. Someone said that, and I forget who exactly. But someone made that exact comparison. That's hilarious. I need to watch that movie again. I haven't seen it since I was like 3. Well, very young when I saw that movie. Oh, thank you, Abe. Thank you for the support. It's very much appreciated. Yeah. Yeah. I admire Stoicism. I have Marcus Aurelius's Meditations up there. There's some good messages there. I'm gonna finish just in time for my appointment. Well, I'm not trans for one thing. These guys are just, they're not used to seeing a girl who with a stronger jawline than average. And maybe they're just not used to seeing a girl who isn't like super, super curvy or whatever. Well, I'm gonna chug a ton of salt with it then. Okay, I know my appointment's at 2, so it'll be okay if I'm 1 minute late. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. Yes, I will. I will. Oh, thank you, Dave. It's really nice of you to say. No one's ever said that I have a jawline like a Greek goddess before. Honey, I have my appointment soon. I have it very soon. I know. But I gotta keep my door closed, honey. For privacy. So if I let you out, you know, I'm only gonna want to let you back in once or twice, and then I'm gonna be done with that. Gotta wait for my therapy to be done. Okay, guys, I got 1 minute. Please like and subscribe, and I really appreciate the support for my channel. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'll definitely be making a live later, okay? Later today. 5 o'clock or so. Okay, see you later. Oh, it's Sour Gush. Sour Gush. My dad gave it to me when it was at a kind of a lower percentage, but it's still really good. Some of these last beyond the 0. See you in a bit. See you later, alligator.